Stand by. Light flashing. Off and racing. Smooth Mover hunted out of the gates, began very well. So did Decoration, Classic Rogue, driving forward. Antique Stars there. Odenarka's going to push up and hold a spot as well for McGruddy as Magic Whistle comes across now. A little deep going into the back of the course, however. Then Border Force and Romantic Ruler between them. Decision Maker, Dr. J went right back, then So War. And the tail end of Twilight Tale. Decoration found itself in front, but joined by Magic Whistle looking for the lead in the run down the back. And passing the 1100, Magic Whistle sails to the front. Classic Rogue strides to second, but the pace has really gone up a cog. Decoration third, a length and a half away as Antique Star with Odenarka down near the rail. Followed then by Border Force going around them three wide. It was followed in turn by Dr. J as they leave the back going to the top of the course, and Smooth Mover who jumped with them but now found himself back in a bit of congestion. On his inside then the big galloper Romantic Ruler, followed by Twilight Tale who found a back to follow that of Dr. J. Then came Decision Maker, and last is So War. Magic Whistle leads them for home. They put the 500 behind them. Classic Rogue is second. Down on the inside, third at the top of the straight. Decoration. Antique Stars there in the centre. Border Force feels the pinch. Dr. J, Twilight Tale both hooked to the outside. Where's Smooth Mover? He's back behind them trying to weave his way through. Down to the 250. They're right across the track. Classic Rogue, Antique Star, Dr. J, Twilight Tale, Decision Maker, Smooth Mover behind them. Decision Maker wide out, coming out after on the rails. Antique Star, Decision Maker, but Decision Maker's won it. Decision Maker's got home to beat Antique Star. Odenarka third. Behind those, Classic Rogue, Smooth Mover, and also Twilight Tale who peaked on a run. They were followed then by Magic Whistle. Next home, Decoration. Dr. J also blew out late. Romantic Ruler, So War, and last is Border Force. Number 11's the winner, Decision Maker. Number 11, Decision Maker, ridden by Brad Parnham, gives Playing God his third winner this afternoon. Side the first two has beaten Antique Star. And third will be Odenarka. Very close, bob of the heads, fourth, or it's Smooth Mover just in front of Twilight Tale or Classic Rogue. But Decision Maker takes out the third leg of the quaddie. A value winner from the Neville Parnham yard by Playing God from Sense of Power. Placed last start, placed 4 runs ago. Always thereabouts, but today wins just his second race from 14. The Nev, Carolyn Parnham, Bob Pearson, Mike Fagan, D. Lee, and Brad Parnham on board. Wins by a neck over 8. Antique Star by Piero. Michael Grantham, Amy Jo Hayes for Odenarka by A-Lot from Hottington. Sean McGruddy for trainer Steve Wolfe. A neck, a length and a half of the margins, and the time is 1:42.83. 11-8, 4 and 1. Presented as a fairly open affair, and the horse at $12 SP did open 21, pushed to 23 early on, and has run $12 in the markets this afternoon in race number 7. Provides a bit of value. Getting home from Antique Star, denied her second straight win, and third Odenarka, who continues to race well. Smooth Mover was back there in the field, but Pike was hunting him along. He didn't quite extend, enough room for him to go through, but he was comprehensively beaten. Jumped well, but got back into the field and has just run fourth in that photo. The last event, the Morley Growers Market Handicap, over 1200, 2 XL Train, 8 Canny Rock and 11 Deferred are the scratching. So 10 will do battle in the last on the card. Let's go downstairs, and Lockie Taylor joins us here after this victory of Decision Maker, getting home at a little bit of odds.
Thanks, Darren. Great result for the Neville Parnham yard as he joins me now. Neville, congratulations on the win. Decision Maker, Class 1 up to a 66 plus. Did you come into today with a degree of confidence that he could run a race?
Look, I thought he'd run well, but when you sort of step up a level and you drop in the weights, which is what we were trying to achieve, he found it difficult to carry the 60 kilos and those sort of things in some of those wet tracks that sort of we went around in. But look, he's just a horse that's taking a long time to mature, and he's a bit like myself, but he's a bit of a lean, mean machine, but he eats well. So I think there's even better things to come from him, you know, in a year or so. But I feel that he'll get over a bit of ground, but just don't know if he's got the constitution to sort of even head out that. I think we head out there last year, and or early this year, and he ran second in one of those 2,000 metre races at Bunbury. But we've sort of stuck around the 1,600 metre mark, thinking that hopefully we could pick one up, and he's done a good job today.
It's never easy for a horse to break maiden status and graduate all the way through to genuine Saturday company. Do you feel like with the benefit of a break, he'll well and truly be a genuine Saturday type?
Yeah, looking at him, he's probably still another year or so away. So, you know, he's obviously, being as light as he is, he's a very sound horse, and I think there's still a lot to come from him. But you know, they've got a talent, and he proved today that he has got that talent.
A horse in good form is Scully ahead of the last of the day. Do you feel like you can make it a race-to-race double to finish the day here at Belmont?
Yeah, look, I thought his run was still very good the other day, but conditions I don't think are really suitable to him. So back on a ground where it's far better, I think he's definitely an each-way prospect.
Well done here. Good luck in the last.
Good on you.
There's Neville Parnham, and here's Brad catching up with Scotty.
Brad joins us now. Brad, a horse last start who didn't get a lot of luck.
Yeah, that's right. But I think that's just the way this horse is, you know. Sometimes you're going to be unlucky, but it seems to go best when ridden pretty cold and saved for that sort of last 250 metre dash. I feel like I could have won last start had I got all the splits at the right time, but I think if I dig out and put him a bit too close, then he doesn't quite have that same finish. So it's just one of those horses.
He's done a super job, though. He's coming from winning a maiden this preparation. Now he's a 66+ winner all of a sudden.
Yeah, look, that's probably a bit surprising. But, the horse is sort of, I think he's only put in probably one bad run this prep, and I think that was off running 3 weeks in a row. So you could probably forgive him for that. But, yeah, look, he's progressed nicely, and, you know, just the way the race worked out for him today was perfect. Horses in front of me were making their runs, and I was able to sort of get a good track up behind him without doing any work, and he races great like that, and yeah, like he's shown he's got a good enough turn of foot to get over the top of them if things work out.
King Advisor in the last?
I think he's a big chance. I think they're keen to see how he goes here and maybe head towards the Hannons if he's still going well, so he probably is going to have to win this or go very close to justify that, but the horse is going super, so I give him a big chance. I think he'll be right there, and he'll give him something to run down.
How are the ribs?
I'm not going to lie, they're a bit sore, but there's no major damage, so I just got to grit my teeth and punch through. But it can get a little bit sore when you're trying to pull them up and they don't want to pull up, but that's just something I've got to deal with.
Winners help. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham, tough contested inside player, unlike Scotty and I, that's for sure and certain. But he combines with his Hall of Fame father, Neville Parnham, and decision maker to break through on a Saturday for the first time. We'll take a break, and on the other side, we'll be back for the last of the day, the Morley Growers Market Handicap, where Immortal Bliss is our favourite.